Oh, gas, don't break! Ah! Oh, fuck me. Oh! That one hit extremely hard.
Alright, well, we're rolling.
What is going on, everybody? Big Red here with the man himself, Fernando.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good over here.
Pretty good.
Pretty freaking good, pal.
There we go.
How you doing?
Doing alright.
Yeah, you had a fun trip this weekend?
Yeah, it was good.
Business trip?
The Jets
Suck.
sucked.
Fucking Jets.
But, you know, whatever, we're on to next week because we can't lose next week.
We cannot lose next week.
It's a big week for us.
Which is huge.
It's a little early in the season for our biggest week.
Yeah, but it's here.
It's here, you know. I think we're the first team to have the biggest week of the year.
Biggest week of the year this early?
Yeah.
I think so too.
One of the Falcons.
Yeah.
So
I'll take it. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in. It is season 2, episode 18 of the Red Hair Don't Care podcast.
Cast.
On the agenda for today, as you could assume, we're going to break down the Jets game because the Jets traveled 3,500 miles over the pond.
Someone's got to do it.
And just got their dicks pushed in, so that's cool.
Per usual.
Anywho, that sucked. You know what? That on the agenda, Jets talk. We're going to talk about some fantasy football that's going on because Fernando is into a whole new business venture here.
I'm in a new realm, yeah.
Yeah, he branching out, so he's going to talk about that.
I put it in our story too.
I know, I saw it.
I was like, yeah, this is kind of cool. See what people think about this.
Yeah.
I don't think I got any responses.
No.
Teams are fucking sick though.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
You want to pull that up first? Yeah, let's talk about that first. So what did you do? You entered a thing now.
So there is this thing called the NFL $1 million baller NFL contest. So the winner of this league, who only beat me by 100 points, got $100,000 and a life entry into this competition. And yeah, looking at his team, he deserved it.
Who do you have? So we'll lead off by this. It's like a daily fantasy thing, right?
Yes, everyone has you have a salary cap, and everyone sets their lineup based on the salary cap. So you have $200, and everyone's priced accordingly to that.
Okay.
So Kyler Murray, for example, probably was $41, and then Young Hoku was probably $12.
Should be the other way around.
Yeah. So I mean, it was done last week.
It is what it is.
But so you have to basically build a lineup in that salary.
Okay.
So this guy, Jason, pretty dang good.
Shout out to you, Jason.
He had Justin Herbert,
Mm.
Alexander Madison, Najee Harris, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Antonio Brown, Austin Hooper, Mike Williams, and the Vikings defense.
Every single person that went off this week.
All of which had over 20 points except Hooper, who had 2, and the Vikings only had 9, which is still a good amount.
Still pretty good.
And Fernando had Joseph Burrow,
Okay.
Chuba Hubbard, Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase, Adam Thielen, Allen Robinson the second, Tyler Conklin. I think it's Tyler. Yeah, Tyler Conklin. Laviska Shenault, and the Patriots. Patriots almost lost, by the way.
No,
Did you watch any of that?
I did not, but I saw clips.
Yeah, so. But basically, yeah. And then you go up against all these people. So this one had... I don't know if I'll show you how many entries. It had 41,822 entries. I came in 24,420th.
420.
Plays it.
Let's go.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
All right. Well, listen, first time doing it, right? You finished mid-pack. It's actually not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I like being in the top tier at least. and usually it shows you kind of like where you're at in it. But so then, and you can play head to head. So like I won $10 beating the crap out of someone by 10 points.
Some level.
And then like there's like 20-cent ones where you can win like $100.
Oh, that's cool. So what do you do that through?
It's on Yahoo.
Wow. All
Yeah,
right.
so
Maybe I'll check that out too.
it's actually, I mean, if you've been on Yahoo for a while, which is also another pro tip here, they have reward points where you can enter into contests like that.
Oh, did not know that.
And I mean, the other way around it is you have to get PayPal, and you have to PayPal into the account. So if I ever do win one of these big things, I'm gonna need like an instructional video of how to actually get the money. Because I think I have to go into PayPal and PayPal it back to myself somehow.
You can just send it to me.
You can run off of it.
Maybe. Never know.
Well, it's gonna be a hefty amount, so
Yeah, I might think about it.
only $100,000.
That's cool though. So what does it cost to do? Like for the $100,000 one, what did it cost? How much did it cost you?
Free.
It's free.
Yeah.
No shit.
So there's a free one.
Wow, people, this is not an ad either. I'm actually kind of mind blown by this.
So that one was free, and then there's another one that's $4 million. It's $20 that I use like my points to get into.
Okay.
But like those are just like they're fucking giveaways. Like you're never gonna win them. But you might.
That's kind of cool.
So
daily fantasy is the new wave here.
yeah, and like I'm doing one tonight. It's like I could set like a lineup for just tonight. So let's see what I got here. Tonight is Monday Night Football.
Players repeat and stuff? Is that how?
Yeah, so look here, I got Lamar Jackson in my super flex, Carson Wentz, Michael Pittman, Latavius Murray, Marcus Brown. And I'm playing against Deep App. So
That's pretty cool.
it's quite a little fancy little thingamajig here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to dabble in that, I think.
It took me so long to figure it out.
Did it?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe I won't.
Like, not like the actual way of playing, like the way to get money into it.
Yeah, that would probably drive me nuts.
Yeah, so if you have a PayPal account, it's pretty easy. But
Alright, I do. So there we go.
It took me quite a bit to realize that it's just, you can just PayPal in. I thought you need to like make a PayPal cash account or whatever the hell.
Yeah, and go from there.
So.
Alright.
But the Jets suck.
The Jets do suck.
Yeah, so we're back to that.
Yeah. The New York Jets flew over the pond this weekend to take on the Atlanta Falcons in Tottenham, London?
Tottenham was the stadium.
Tottenham is a state. Alright.
I don't know what I actually don't. It might have been the country or wherever.
City, place, whatever the fuck it is, whatever.
I had a long.
Sick field, though.
Yeah, they should make every single stadium like that.
That thing was. Did you see it had the retractable pitch?
Retractable pitch, just in case they have an NFL game there.
Yeah.
Twice a year.
Yeah.
So that's
kind of cool.
That's kind of how it is.
That's kind of cool.
Concerts and shit.
Roll the grass out, roll the grass in.
But yeah, it was a cool little event, I guess. And
now I missed the anthem. I heard the lady was literally on the roof.
The lady was on the roof,
harnessed in, leaning over everybody.
Which I think the Falcons did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Because when they looked at all the Falcons players, none of them were looking up, and everyone on the Jets team was like, "What
stared straight up in the air.
What is that lady doing up there?" So I think that was like
a strategic move by
them.
them.
Like a mental thing on their end.
Do not look at the lady. Don't do it.
Yeah, they should just told them like, "Yeah, it's a recording. We don't know where she is." But
she's on stage left outside.
But yeah, like all normal game, like nothing changed over there other than us not playing like we did last week.
You know what?
But we did play.
We did play exactly how we played last week.
The only thing was,
I was watching the game, and as the second half came out, and I was like, you know what? This is exactly how they started the game last week versus the Titans. This is exactly how they came out in the second half versus the Titans. Maybe they'll do something here.
Yeah, so I heard this a lot actually on the Twitterverse. More past 2 weeks weren't about the Jets like winning or being in the game. It was more about like, is this team like actually just going to blow this game?
Yeah.
And let us be involved.
Exactly.
So it was 20 to 27. Not even close to that close.
No, it really wasn't though.
And yeah, but I was watching. I was like, we might fucking steal this.
I thought we were.
I had Jets plus 7.5 too, so I'm not really mad about it.
Oh, there you go. So that worked.
It's a good hit.
I saw them at +3, but right before the game, so I put them in as my pick of the day. Jets +3 because I thought they were gonna.
Yeah, I couldn't log in because I was on the side of the pond until they were down 17-0. So that's another thing. Down 17-0. Only scored 10 more points.
I mean, that is a plus side.
Yeah, and our defense sucked.
Our defense did not look good. Kyle Pitts, who I had in my fantasy league, absolutely went off.
And
he was a man possessed.
He was like the only player on their team that you think
that made it over there.
You think that the Jets would be like number 8.
We should
Just
key.
probably gonna catch.
We should
the
key
ball.
this guy.
We should probably put someone on him. Not John Franklin Myers.
No, definitely not a good move. Not a move at all that we need to make. It was
glad we signed him, by the way, though.
Franklin Myers.
Yeah, we paid him. Paid him pretty good.
Yeah,
a hefty amount for
the absolute dog water display he has.
John Franklin Myers.
Yeah, I don't think he's that good.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like him at all. To be honest, not one bit. I saw him play on the preseason, and I was like, they need to cut this dude ASAP before he hoses us for all our money. And it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what his stats are, but I think he's got like 5 sacks already.
Well,
a couple QB pressures. This was probably his worst game. And he was honestly in pretty good position for being a defensive end who was in a 3-point stance against Kyle Pitts, who is a
freaking
all-star athlete. Yeah. So
Pitts is a fucking athlete, though, man. He is crazy.
Yeah, fuck him.
I know, but he.
Rookies all stink. He had 119 yards and a touchdown or 2 on like 9 receptions. I wasn't counting.
Wasn't counting or anything. I
think he had 2 touchdowns.
10 targets, 9 receptions, 120 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, so
got me 22.5 points though, so I'll take that.
But yeah, I mean, like if you're our Jets team, and say your defensive coordinator came from a organization that you're playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should like know what they're doing, or
you would think that you should know what is going to probably happen.
And this is another
that would make the most sense.
This is another thing that blew my mind. Like, we have the most complex game for Zach Wilson to play, and yet Matt Ryan, who is got to be in his 16th season or something,
old,
is literally out there just playing pitch and catch.
That's all.
Like it's clockwork.
Yeah. And it works.
Without anyone on his team.
Nobody. He's got Kyle Pitts, and that's it.
And I'm like watching, I was like, why is this like so easy? Like, why is he getting like these easy plays, and like we can't do anything with easy plays?
They play like fucking schoolyard ball. That's all they do.
Yeah, like 4 yards here,
Run to this section of the field, and if he's covering you there, do something to make it happen. I'll hit you down. I'll hit you downfield.
Yeah. I was. Did you watch the Chiefs Bills game last night? Or the first half? Because no one watched the second half. I think I watched the first couple minutes of it. That was it, though. All right. Well, have you watched the Bills play at all? Like a full game
this year? Not a full game, but.
So this is the first time I seen them play since probably beating the piss out of Jets last time. But the way, I wish we played the Bills every single week, just because it would give them a chance to look at their offense and be like, wow, we could do that.
Yeah.
Because that's so easy with the guys we have here. because like they're doing it, we could do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Like we have a guy who's similar to him. He's a little shorter. Probably throw. Like, I don't know. He could throw a little farther. I think Zach Wilson.
You think Zach Wilson can outthrow Allentown up there?
I think so.
That'd be something. I'd be curious to see that. They should do like. Remember they used to do like quarterback competitions and stuff.
Yeah, they do it at the what's it called?
The Pro Bowl, right?
Yeah, but they're not as cool as like the old school ones.
The old school shit was awesome.
Where it was basically like Madden minicamp games.
They need to do one where it's like stand on the goal line and like a longest drive competition. Throw it as far as you can.
They should give all of them a golf club.
And see what they do.
See who's the farthest. That'd be cool.
That would be an interesting
little concept there.
Interesting technique. That would actually be pretty dope. I would like to see that.
So the chatter about Josh Allen and the New York Jets, where if you Google one of them, or if you Google us, Josh Allen will come up. If you Google Josh Allen by himself, it'll come up that he's great. But anyway, if you Google us and see Josh Allen, his first career 5 games are like parallel with Zach Wilson right now. Pretty much identical. And I was watching the game last night, and I was like, wow, like he doesn't really look like he stays in the pocket or does anything. Like he comes back, drops back, looks one way, not there. I'm gonna run this way, I'm gonna run that way, and I'm gonna make a play. Why do we even like bother having Zach Wilson in the pocket? Like it just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I really don't know at this point. And if you look at like every big play he's had or any completion he's made, I think this year he's been on the run. Even
if you check his like college tape, even if you probably go back to high school, you know, like anything, like it's just it doesn't.
My whole thing with him is that he is constantly throwing behind receivers, and that is not good.
Well, I think that's the aiming thing, where he's aiming instead of just throwing at him. But when he's like fucking around, it's like, yeah, screw this, I'm gonna fucking throw this through his face.
Yeah,
and right on the money.
I think he's also just not adjusted to NFL speed yet at all.
Which I think is that what he he's not used to. He's not used to like standing there.
Because my whole thing, and I actually talked to Dad, had this conversation with Dad when I was at their house for the game. You know, it was like 6 passes in a row that he threw like incomplete.
Yeah.
Every single one of them was behind him.
Throws behind, throws him at his feet.
Throws behind. Listen, regardless of the fact, if you're an NFL wide receiver, any ball that is in that circle like wingspan of yours,
pitch your hands,
you should catch.
Yeah.
Besides that, I was saying how, you know, like somebody like Zach Wilson coming out of BYU, right, who doesn't have elite level receivers with him.
Fast people.
Where people like, I mean, not saying Trevor Lawrence is playing any better, but people like Trevor Lawrence had, you know, Clemson receivers all go into the NFL.
Yeah, everyone.
So he's used to hitting people at an NFL speed.
Yeah.
Zachary, however, is not. Which is, I think, going to take more time to build up than he thinks and everybody else thinks.
It's weird. I feel like that's like part of like the first quarter struggles too. Cause like everyone's so like all the wide receivers are like jacked up, fresh and ready to go. And like once they make their route, it's obviously behind or at their feet or whatever. But like as soon as the game like goes on, he's kind of like sort of on the money most of the time. And like the only bad was in the Titans game when he kind of fucked us a little bit. Like could have won the game like 3 times.
Oh yeah.
But we won, so who gives a fuck?
We did win.
And
from the looks of it, that might be the only win we get for the next year or so.
Now we play Jaguars.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves on that one.
No, we play the Patriots, more importantly.
True. Revenge game?
I mean, Bill Belichick couldn't hold Davis Mills to 200 yards. Just saying.
It's true. That is true. Yeah, it was
Davis Skills. The king.
Dude, that game sucked, though. Watching that. I was, like, so mad that I woke up early to watch that.
I think it's such like a Jets thing to happen that the first roughing the passer, it was 3 and out. We're out. Like, offense on the field. But, like, they called the roughing the passer on Quincy Williams. Like, such bullshit for one.
Yeah, I missed that one. I heard it was absolute bullshit, though. And I haven't actually seen any replay of it either.
I don't see it.
Because
they had...
But I heard it was nonsense.
I was not happy about it.
Dad was livid about it.
And it seems like we just don't get calls.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And I know it's probably equal, but it really doesn't seem like it is.
It really doesn't. I even have a video of Cousin Kyle screaming at the refs when we were at the game.
And that's such a cop-out. Here it is.
Let's see. That's bullshit.
And he even held off of him too. Like it wasn't like a full drive through. He pulls his hands off and he's good.
So he made contact as he let go of the ball.
I tried freeze framing it, and he's tackling him, and he has the ball in his hands.
Yeah. So stupid, bro. The NFL
look at this.
Getting so fucking soft.
On the side.
I know. It's fucking bullshit.
And then the next play, they ran Cordero,
yeah, something like that.
Whatever. He's probably on your fantasy team. You should probably trade him.
We should make this a clip sound. Cousin Kyle. I need to get a board so we can clip sounds on here too.
But what's it called?
That was directed at the refs too.
And then the next play, Cordell Patterson was rolling out and went to go throw the ball, and we cleaned his clock.
Yeah.
Smoked him. Hit sticked. To the head, down, and landed on him. And I was just looking, I was like, I would understand if you call that.
Yeah.
That was a lot worse, I think. And maybe it was a make-up no call, but at the same time, I was like, Jesus Christ, you almost killed the fucking guy.
The rule is so
stupid.
It's stupid, and it's so I don't know if abstract is the right word, because you can one, it's all off of what the ref sees, or what he thinks he sees.
Yeah,
it's not clear cut false start, you moved.
Yeah.
And I just think it's not. I don't want to say it's not fair, because it's clearly everybody has the same issue with this, but
it's pussy shit.
It's pussy shit. That's alright, fine. It is.
You're a professional football player, you should be able to.
You're gonna get hit, so you're gonna have to fucking suck it up. Alright? Even everybody's fucking worst nightmare, Tom Brady, said it in an interview with how these calls are ruining the game.
He's been getting it for years.
I've never once in my entire life agreed with anything that's come out of that fucking loser's mouth, except for this.
Truce.
Yeah. And he's been the one that is, Fernando said, getting all those calls forever, for the last fucking
they invented
40 years. They made a rule because of him.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
They are. It's ruining the game, and too many games are coming down to that call.
If anything, it should be, if you're going to do that, you might as well just do two-hand touch with the quarterback.
Yeah. Put flags on them.
Yeah. That's better.
I've been saying it for a long time. I think the NFL is going to be turned into a flag football league before we know it.
Oh, I hope not. That'd be tough.
That would be tough. But then hopefully the XFL comes in and takes over.
That's where the XFL comes in.
Yeah.
They're we're not doing that shit.
Mean machine.
You want it? Right here. CBA?
Yeah.
You're going to get hit, brother.
You're going to get hit.
So it's
and there's no tuck rule here.
Yeah. It's all bullshit. They're out for the Jets.
I hate that call though. I hate that fucking. Like, if anything, if it's gonna be that particular, flag it and review every single one. I would almost prefer that, so then they could be like, all right, after review, no roughing the passer.
Yeah, like, the whole landing on someone is absurd. I understand the head-to-head.
Yeah, head-to-head makes...
And, like, head to
knees.
Kneecaps.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine by me. I'm cool with that.
I'm alright with that,
go
too.
for it.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're fucking if you're tackling someone, like they teach you in school, I don't think it should be a
I don't think so either, no.
Protect yourself. Wear good guards.
Okay. I think the whole thing, too, is more of, like...
Do you guys do roughing the passers
in high school? Yeah.
Like that, though?
Kinda, but not really. It's the same bullshit. So, alright, high school game this weekend. One of my linemen absolutely pancaked the kid. Right? Off his feet, put him on his back, fell on top of him.
Yes.
Holding call.
Don't even get me started with holding.
There was steam coming from my ears.
Did he pick him up that way?
He literally, like, got him off the ground, put him down, and fell on top of him.
Yeah.
And this ref throws holding.
So
I was minutes away from throwing my pit vipers at him.
Yeah, I could only imagine. But, like, holding, for example, why I think the Jets are cursed with this, they had, like, a 1 yard touchdown or whatever, and there's a flag, and they called holding on the defense.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is that even possible? I was like, it's literally a 1 yard play. Yeah. Like, you don't have enough time to hold the receiver or hold anyone. We're on defense. Like, it's physically impossible to do that. And I not told them. Declined. They scored anyway. Like, they scored. Just fucking put the flag away. I don't need to hear it. Like,
it's not like they're not going to replay it and go half a yard. Like, we'll move it up and replay the down.
Let's screw the Jets penalty yard stat here.
But, like,
give me an extra yard.
They had, I think, 5 defensive holding calls that game. I want to say 4 or 5.
Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And majority of them were on the linemen.
That's where
That's what I don't get.
Yeah. I don't get how you can do that.
You know, like, I understand, like, if you take his face mask or, like, throw your hands up his face or whatever. But you're allowed to use your hands on defense.
I think it would be a cool experiment. Which you're probably not going to like this response here that I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Let's hear it.
I think there should be no flags on the line. So if you get past your guy, you're past
him down to the ground.
You can rip him. You can rip the guy in front of you down.
I'm down with that.
Just absolute, just maulers.
I can fuck with that.
So
you really thought I wouldn't like that?
No false starts. You can't. You gotta be set.
Yeah, you gotta be on sides. That's fine.
I
can get down with that because you want to know something is that
I think The Rock should do that.
He should.
We only had 58 penalty yards. I think it should have been more.
Definitely should have been more. 2 roughing the passers and a couple of holds.
They declined a lot of it.
That's true. I think they did decline most of them, but yeah, I can fuck with that. I think that's a pretty good.
Like the perch, like do it for a week.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're not calling holds or...
No holds, quarters 2 and 3, going forward.
No chop blocks. But, maybe don't.
Don't poke him in the eye. Nothing above the face.
Yeah, like, okay, let's bring it back a little bit. Maybe, like, nothing violent. Like, you can't...
Yeah, you can't pull him down by his face mask or something like that.
Yeah, so...
you could really fuck somebody up doing that.
So maybe for offense, no pulling from behind. For defense, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, defense is fair game. I like that. I can get down with that. Goodell, I know you're listening, pal. Make it happen.
Right, I think that'd be sick.
That would be pretty sick.
I feel like there'd be a lot more cameras in the offense in the trenches, too.
Oh, yeah.
And put a fucking GoPro on the center.
Hell yeah, that'd be sick. And they even make like tinier GoPros now that they're only like 1 inch by 1 inch.
Really?
No cards, no nothing. It streams right
Plop
to your
it in
phone.
there. And another thing that I think that can improve the NFL drastically.
I mean, that list goes on and on. So
Yeah, but this one I really believe in. If you set a football in a spot on the field, there shouldn't be measuring where that ball is based on the sticks or the referees on the side. Like, it should tell you this is how far the ball got. Like the ball, like you put a chip in the ball.
put a chip in the ball.
This is how far the ball got.
Uh-huh.
It's at the 35.5-yard line. Set the ball here.
That could be cool.
Because, like, how many times have you seen, like, oh, we're reviewing the spot of the play?
Yeah.
And like, no, this is how far it got. Like, and I guess you'd have to do if they were down or not, but whatever.
Well, I think you can get it and then just go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that could work.
But if you set the ball,
It's $1 million idea alert, though.
if you set the ball, there shouldn't be people with chains running to the middle of the field to be like, all right, we're going to measure this shit.
Yeah.
It should be like, oh, the ball's here. This is a first down. It says it on the ball here.
That would
just
be
green.
pretty sick.
It's like a pregnancy test, you know, green, green or red.
Green or red.
So
I like that. I do like you know what, I do like the chain thing, though, because, like, the
Moving
ball's
the
not
chain's
always
cool.
set on on a full down. I mean, a full yard.
yeah.
Too. You know, like, there's 3 feet in there that the ball can go, so it could be, like, the 10.5-yard line.
Yeah, I get that. But, like, I mean, like, the physical, like, I hope they're running out with the chains again,
Yeah.
you know, like, but that could be a thing in the past.
I mean, let's make it happen.
Yeah, or even
Anybody want to invest in our company?
even that's the case, like, have a fucking yardstick that can generate where you are, and if a first down is here, put the yardstick down on the side. Fucking mark it. That's first down at 74 inches or whatever, and you just take that yardstick out and plop it down again in the middle. You'd be like, oh, the ball's ahead of this.
Yeah.
That's first down.
I mean, that's kind of the same as using the chains.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to, like, run the whole way, and, like, it just shortens the space. Like, a ball's not more than a yard.
True.
It's like it's shorter.
Yeah, that could be,
shorter room for error.
is this because of what they called at the, what game was it? Fuck.
Ah, it just pisses me off.
It was
when,
like 6 inches short, and they were like, first down!
Yeah, like, it's just so weird. Or, like, I've seen so many times where, like, a center will go, like, come really close to the ball, and, like the ball's in between his feet, like, grab it and, like, put it out like
Put it
this.
forward, yeah. That's a smart move.
That's a flag, but yeah.
Well, you teach that shit.
Go forward. Every inch counts.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I teach them now. You go up to it, set your hands, and then pick the ball up and put it on the corner. Put the nose of the ball down.
Go as far as you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, so,
Reach
like,
as far as possible.
there's a bunch of tech shit that we can do.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. So where did you watch the game today? This weekend?
I was in a hotel room in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, luckily we had
What were
actually.
you doing in Philly? Anything fun?
Yeah, I went to a concert.
Nice.
Yeah, mosh pit a little bit. You know, throw some hands.
What was, what concert?
It's called the Menzingers. You ever heard of them?
Never heard of them.
It's like a punk rock band.
Yeah? Are they good?
Pretty good from
Oh,
Philly.
I'll check them out.
It's like a. It's
I like
a,
punk rock.
It's like a mixture. It's not really punk rock. It's like a mixture between like screamo and like punk.
Screamo and emo.
Yeah, I think it's probably more emo. Their new stuff's a little tamer,
Okay.
but I think it was definitely an old stuff concert because I didn't know anything. So I was just jumping around.
It was good though.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Throwing hands in the mosh pit.
And the thing with the mosh pits are strange. I don't know if you ever been in one.
One time.
Yeah, so
It was not good.
it's not really like that fun. I mean, at the time it's fun,
Yeah.
but like I'd rather be in it than like getting fucking hitting back and forth. So like like how I guess started, like it just happened. Like I happened to be in the middle of it. So like I just kind of got like thrown around a bunch of times. And like it just kept happening, and I was just like, alright, whatever. I'm just gonna buy into this, I guess.
Start throwing hands back and forth, and
well, it's cool. It's very civilized. Like people fall down, like everyone stops, and they pick them up and
start again.
Yeah. You crowd surf someone, you throw them on the stage, they take the person off, put them back in the crowd. It's good stuff.
Did you crowd surf?
No, there was only like 2 or 3 people.
You should have went up there.
It was a small concert.
Good time though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good.
I didn't mind it.
And then you watched it at the hotel room?
Jets at the hotel room, 9 a.m. Got coffee in the morning. Did my picks on the bowl. And then it's basically just sitting at the edge of my bed watching it. Christina was sleeping.
Nice.
So it's just like... Then we got to brunch and ended up, like, I just put my phone on I was late, like, I had my phone just, like, face up on the table. And just, like, had the game on, but, like, low.
Yeah.
Low brightness. It's like, yeah. So I got a bunch of her friends, so it's good times.
Nice.
I wasn't too, like, pissed at it, other than, I honestly thought we'd lost already. It's like, we were, like, coming back, and I was, like, watching it. And Christina's like, you watching the game? And I was like, yeah, we're, like, sort of
sneakily in this one.
It's like, we're kind of, like, in this game.
Yeah.
But I was wearing a Jets shirt, so I was like, if I'm wearing a Jets shirt, I know the game's on. Like, I can't be that guy that's not watching the game wearing a Jets shirt right now. So it's just fraud.
Yeah, because then if somebody comes up to you at the bar or wherever you're eating and they're like, yo, what's the score of the game? You're like, oh, I don't know, I'm not watching. He's like, all right, buddy, you fucking loser. Right?
And that was
Can't be that guy.
That was the other thing. None of these places were open for the game.
Nobody opened up for the game?
They all opened at like 11:30.
That's so fucking stupid.
So I was
free money. Open up for 2 hours, 2 hours early, and then
have breakfast.
Yeah, you literally have nothing to lose.
Yeah, so I was a little disappointed.
People are just gonna go in there, slam dad beers, and call it a day. Especially down there.
So that's what I was disappointed about.
Yeah.
Because I kind of wanted
to see that.
Kind of wanted breakfast and just like sitting there, arms crossed, staring at yourself. I feel like we would have played better.
Yeah. Good Deke Downey protest for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I was telling Dad how I had a solid Deke Downey protest going at the Titans game.
What, you just sit
just
down and
standing, arms crossed.
The Deke Downey protest.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It was a good one.
No, the Titans game we all watched that at there's like a bar in Belmore that they like rent out the back for, and like I'm watching it and I was just like I'm shitting bricks. It's like I'm not getting excited. Like I'll get excited is like when they throw touchdowns, and like I sit down until we score another touchdown, and then I stand up, and then they're like, Downey, we need you up and go. And I'm like, dude, like I'm not standing up unless they score a touchdown. Yeah. I'm sitting down. They're playing pretty well. I'm gonna stay here. So
I kept doing that with Kyle too.
I know this team.
I was standing during at the game, right? I was standing up, and they were doing good, and TV timeout or something, and I'm still standing. Kyle sits down. They come out. They go to the next their next play, and I'm watching it right before they snap. I'm like grabbing him, like stand up. We gotta stand up. Stand the fuck up. He's like, why? He goes, they didn't even do anything yet. I'm like, I don't care. Stand up. They did good last time we were standing up.
Yeah, and then I was wearing the same shirt that I wore last week too.
The Superman one.
Yeah,
awesome. I like the Superman one.
Good shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my.
The lady at Wawa said, "Yeah, you must be Superman and supporting the Jets nowadays." And I was like, "That's a good one, lady."
I had my
I like that.
"Make the Jets Great Again" shirt on.
I saw that.
And
did you create that?
I did not actually.
Who?
Full disclosure, I might though.
Who's the maker?
Somebody on Amazon.
Gotcha.
But so I was wearing it. It went pretty good for the Instagram post I put up in Mom's bathroom. And then I go to the deli after the game on my way home to get something to eat, and I don't even make it through the door at Brand's. And some old dude was in there and he goes, "You're gonna be waiting a long time to make the Jets great again." I was like, "Yeah, thanks, pal. You fuck, I get it."
What are you, a Giants fan?
Yeah. And then everybody in there was like taking pictures of me and shit. It was actually kind of funny. Like, oh, this shirt's great. I love it.
One day. One of these days.
Like, it'll happen. Don't worry. You know, the guy that made my sandwich was like, I need to send that to all my Jet friends. Pulls out his fucking like iPhone 3.5 and goes to take a picture of it. Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with the Jets.
I don't know either, man. And it's frustrating because, like, there's some plays that are, or some drives, rather, that are so good.
And they make sense.
That like, everything clicks. It's like, okay, let's keep doing this. We go this way. We do that. We go that way. We do that. Like, let's make this happen. Everything makes sense from an offensive run standpoint. And then there's other times, bro, where it's just like, what are we doing? We had 3rd and 10.
10.
9 or 8. Whatever, it wasn't 3rd and 10.
We would know if we had a microchip on the ball, just saying.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Continue.
It would be hooked into my Neuralink. And,
Could be watching games just walking down the street.
Blinking. Yeah. What happened this play? Reversed.
Clip that.
But we ran, and he hit like a fucking 4-yard slant when we needed 9. I'm like, why? Why? You could have ran further. He could have ran the ball further than that.
There's a video on YouTube. I'll send it to you. It's all Zach Wilson's throws from the day.
Mm-hmm.
There's another thing that I think he needs to learn, where he threw like he unloaded one to Elijah Moore. It wasn't the one that he got a PI on. It was another one where he kind of threw it out of bounds. But it was 2nd and 5 or something, and he had the whole
field in front of him. Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, dude, just run 15 yards and fall.
That's it. Run 10 and slide.
I was like, you get an extra down, you get yards, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
And did you see him run the first play, like the first drive?
No, I missed the first drive.
He ran for 2 yards, and it looked like he tried to lower the boom a little bit,
and he got fucked up.
Yeah, he got clocked.
Good. Welcome to the NFL, bitch boy.
But he didn't know what the fuck to do. He was just like standing there. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get around this guy. That's weird.
Bam.
And like he's like, do I cut inside? I'm gonna try cutting inside. Cuts inside. Bam. Popped him. No roughing the passer there either.
It's the NFL.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of this shit, man, just doesn't make sense, or it all makes sense, and like why we stopped doing it.
It's funny, like
I don't know. This is life of a Jets fan, though.
So
like crazy.
So let's bring fantasy into this a little bit.
Okay.
So Michael Carter.
Yep.
You have Michael Carter.
I do.
Do you?
I do actually.
Okay, Michael Carter is serviceable.
Yeah.
He is very good at football. Just gonna say that. I strongly believe it. Bucking at me. You know where I'm at.
I agree. So. At us, fuckers.
So the kick return that went for whatever amount put us in good field position. We had Michael Carter run 6 times.
Yeah.
All the way down the field. Michael Carter. On the 2-yard line, Ty Johnson comes out.
Yep.
Gets stuffed. Same exact play. Got stuffed again. And then scores.
Yeah.
I'm like,
why not just keep Michael Carter?
I was like, yeah, we could.
It could be. It's easy enough.
We could be in a TV timeout right now.
Yeah. They do this. They do that shit watered all the time.
And you have Elijah Moore, who was the talk of. You can't even be like mad that he's playing back because they don't fucking play him.
Good. Fuck him.
You don't even know what he can do.
I don't need to know what he can do.
Hey, we had 2 touchdowns in this game, and he was pretty much responsible for them. So, what are you gonna do? But anyway,
cut him.
We can't cut him. We don't have anyone else.
I know we have nothing.
Don't play Denzel Mims. You don't play Denzel Mims. Got the 5th most receiving yards on the team and the least amount of targets.
Yep.
Between active receivers.
And the most amount of Twitter mentions.
Yeah.
From teammates
that are not playing.
Yeah. That are sitting at home.
How stoned do you think he was?
Oh my god, he had to.
Yeah,
he had to have been fucked up.
So
If you don't know what we're talking about, Mekhi Becton tweeted "Unleash Mims," I think, at kickoff of the game. So.
No, it was in the depths of like the Jets sucking, and he's like, "Yo, where the fuck's Mims at?" Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god. I tried tweeting at him. I was like, "Yeah, this is gonna end well for you, bud."
Yeah.
But anyway, you have that. Like, you have Keelan Cole, who's pretty good. Like, he actually plays pretty well. But like, we just don't like do things right.
We don't use the tools we have to our advantage.
So like Elijah Moore is a slot receiver. So obviously, Jameson Crowder is a better slot receiver right now. But what do slot receivers do well? Get the ball.
Yeah.
Like they just need the ball to do well. So like if you put him on the outside, you have like a perfect play would be like Denzel Mims in the slot, Elijah Moore outside. Elijah Moore comes in, first screen, give it to him. Denzel Mims blocking.
Bing bang boom.
Touchdown.
See you later.
So. I'm just got on a couch, but like, come on, just fucking do something.
Yeah, they need to figure it out.
Or run the ball 1,000 times with Michael Carter.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I don't get. Is why we every time something works, though, we veer away from it.
Yeah,
it's working for a reason.
I mean, I understand like the run game's working. Let's do a play action or two.
Yeah,
which is pretty much in today's football why you run the ball.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But like if you're literally running the ball and it's like really working, fuck it, make them stop it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we did and we scored. So I don't know.
Proof is in the pudding there, LaFluff.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I think there needs to be a time where Salah steps in and be like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing, man?" Like,
I think it's coming.
No offense, but like you're sucking. Right?
Yeah.
Like why? All he has to do is fucking go up to him, run, pass. Run, pass. That's all he has to say. It'd be good.
Can't really override the head coach either, so.
Because that's what
I would love if Salah came out and just was like, just so you know, for this week I'm taking over offensive play calling, so all questions directed at me. Goodbye.
So I was like, I'm not calling the actual play. I'm calling the play type.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we will either run or pass, and that is my decision.
And that is what I am calling.
Nothing else.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
But that's what Bart Scott said after the game. He's like, there's multiple times where Rec just went up to him and would be like, "Hey, why the fuck are we not running the ball?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, yeah." And then they just ran the ball. Ran all the way down the field. So.
Makes sense. Things have to change.
Just fell on the couch.
Yeah. Things do need to change. I sadly don't think that they will, and I feel like we're going to be in the same position, close to it, that we were last year.
Well, we're beating the Patriots in 2 weeks.
You going to that one? You all right?
No.
No?
It's in Foxborough. And that's Christina's birthday weekend.
Tell me she wouldn't like to go to a game for her birthday?
I don't think so.
Man, rough.
I mean, the way this one's shaping out, not the Patriots-Jets game this year, because if all things go accordingly, it should be a 17-8 game.
I like that.
Jets on top.
Well, I mean, the good thing is, though, this week we have, we definitely get a good break.
Can't lose.
We can't lose this week. Hopefully the boys go out and win the bye, because you have to win the bye.
Yeah,
good week of practice, get the shit together, come out of the bye to the Patriots, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Pats are there. You know the Pats are going to be ready.
I mean, they almost lost the Kentucky Texans.
I know.
Bro.
I know.
They should have lost. They gave him the game back. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Weird year in the NFL.
Yeah.
Weird year. That's for sure.
But in all seriousness, if I were coaching the Jets team or a coach on the Jets team, this whole week, the whole offense would not be practicing. We would be in the film room watching the Buffalo Bills. And just being like, this is
what we need to do.
This is how you play.
We have to make this happen.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, it would have been like, it would have been perfect if we came out playing the Bills off the spot, because we'd have 2 weeks to actually watch them.
True.
So we're not doing that. I think we're playing actually right after though.
I think it goes Patriots, Bills, Jacksonville, right?
Yeah, 3 wins right there.
Yeah, there we go.
What do you think the spread's going to be on the Bills game?
Oh God, Bills minus 28.
I think it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be a 22 burger.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's home.
No, we're going to the one in Buffalo.
We're going to win that one.
I know, because we're
week
going.
17. It's also week 17. So basically, the 16-1 Bills might not be playing.
And
or the 15-2 Bills, because we're gonna get through.
Big facts.
So that's it. That's fucking. It's life.
That's football. That's what.
Life.
That's talking, and that's talking sports. So, but I think you got anything else you want to talk about?
I need 28 points tonight out of Michael Pittman and Hot Rod.
Best of luck.
Fantasy matchup. I think it's 28. Yeah.
That'll be interesting if that comes down to it. I think you'll get it.
Another funny fantasy thing. I was complaining about Austin Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
So Austin Eckler was watching Red Zone. He just wasn't on Red Zone, and they were playing someone else. So they were playing someone else, and I was like, "Where the fuck is Austin Eckler? Like, what's going on?" So dabbled into the Chargers Twitter. Everyone's like, "Where is Austin Eckler? And why is he not playing?" And there's no sign that he was hurt. He was just on the sidelines. So I finally texted our fantasy group. I was like, "Is Austin Eckler hurt? Is he out for personal reasons? What's going on here?" And they're like, "Nah, it's just he's there. He's just playing." And I was like, "No, but where the fuck is he?
Yeah.
Why is he not in the game?" And 2 minutes later, scores a touchdown. It's like, "Oh, there he is. No wonder."
They heard you.
It's like, no wonder. 2 minutes after that, scores another touchdown. And I'm like, wow. Look at this.
Saving
What's going on? Scores another touchdown. And then they're everyone's like, hey, well, fuck Downey, right? Complaining about the one guy that got 35 points.
I love it.
I was like, well, he had 4 when I started talking, so. Up yours.
I have him too in one of my leagues.
He's kind of the boy. He actually plays fantasy football too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Do you pick yourself, you think, if you play fantasy?
He does, yeah.
You have to, right?
Well, I mean, you can't. I don't know how. I don't think you can play for money, obviously, or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I think he just plays with.
I would pick myself.
I think you can play like that, and I heard back in the day, people wouldn't let you play in the game you're playing. So if you have any players playing, you have to take them out.
Okay. That'd be kind of cool.
The kicker on the Chargers or the Raiders lost himself a fantasy matchup because he's playing against himself. So good to know that it's not really rigged, but
that's funny.
Yeah, so
that's funny. That sucks.
The Raiders.
It's time. That was still the sickest intro ever.
Bruce Buffer.
Oh yeah.
He's still kicking.
Gotta love Bruce.
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, did you see that?
I saw the highlights. What a fucking two homeless guys slapping each other.
Monsters fighting. That's about it.
Yeah. So nothing else looked impressive there. So. Yeah, well, I think that wraps up this week's episode.
I think so too.
Alright. We gotta get you to Trader Joe's on time this week.
I know. I'm actually have food in the house this week.
That'll be good.
Might have food in the house on the couch to watch Michael Pittman score.
Good.
Touchdowns.
That's how we do it.
Multiple.
So thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate all the love as usual. Make sure to follow us on whatever platform you stream your podcast on, because we are on all of them. And getting added to more as the days happen. So I keep adding us to shit. Random stuff. Whatever. We're out there. The boys are out there.
That's how it is.
That's how you do it. Please make sure to follow us on Instagram at Red Hair Don't Care Podcast, where you will see all the shenanigans that go on outside of this room. And that's really it. So, once again, the Jets absolutely fucking blow. And thank God this week we can't lose.
Let's go, Michael Pittman.
So,
Junior.
thank you all. We love you all. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.